G'day guys, and welcome back to Nomad Finances, where I teach you how to save money here in Australia. Going to a prepaid SIM is a great way to save on your monthly cash flow. Initially, it will cost you a lot of money to buy that phone outright, but over the months and time, you'll save on a lot of money. So let's have a look at the average phone plan here in Australia. So if we choose to finance an iPhone 14 with Telstra, we would be paying $54 a month for the phone alone, and also $62 a month for the basic data plan, which comes with only 50 gigabytes of data a month. That's a total of $116 a month for 24 months or 2 years, which comes to a total of $2,768. Assuming you don't go over that 50 gigabyte data monthly allowance. Not to mention this is only an iPhone 14, not even a 15 Pro Max or the newest version, so that could be even more monthly costs to your budget. Now let's compare that to buying a phone outright and getting a cheap SIM plan. To start with, let's buy an iPhone 14 outright, which comes to a total of $12.99. This is a mid-range iPhone and isn't cheap. This is the kind of phone you'd buy on a plan with Telstra or Optus. Now that we have our brand new iPhone, let's browse the cheapest prepaid SIMs here in Australia. The first phone plan we have is Telstra. Telstra is a kingpin of coverage. They are a majority of the phone towers across Australia. If you go anywhere in the outback or the country, Telstra will be your number one option. They have most of the leverage as they sell their coverage to other phone companies. So if you go anywhere remote, Telstra is really your only option. Their phone plans aren't nearly as good value. You definitely pay a price for this premium. Prices range from $12 a month to $160 a month. The best value plan you would have here is the $35 and the $45 a month plans at $1 a gigabyte. If you wanted more data, the $160 a month pack will give you 100 gigabytes. Telstra is definitely overpriced here, but if you need a reception in the middle of nowhere while you're visiting Uluru or outback Queensland, it's really your only option. The plan we have is Optus. Optus is a little bit more affordable as the prices are shown. For $55, we can get up to 80 gigabytes a month. Probably the best value in my opinion, coming in at less than $1 a gigabyte. Optus has a decent reception in the major cities, but if you want to venture out to the country and the outback, you may be out of luck when it comes to reception. My favourite SIM plan would have to be Belong Mobile. They use many Telstra towers, so you get 5G reception in major cities and some reception in outback towns. I recently did a road trip from Brisbane to Broome, and I did get reception in most small towns we stopped at. Still, not as good as Telstra reception-wise, but the price makes it well worth it. Their mobile plans are quite competitive, ranging from $29 to $55 a month. The best value would be $55 a month with 160 gigabytes of data a month, including rollover. This is not sponsored, but if you guys would like to use Belong yourself, use the code here for a free $20 credit towards your next plan. Belong also donate their profits and aim to be carbon neutral, so it's a very ethical phone plan to jump onto. Boost is a phone plan I've used in the past. Same as Belong, they do use most of Telstra towers, so reception is going to be greatly diverse. They offer great bang for buck plans ranging from $12 to $70. The $12 plan is a great for 50 gigabytes of data a month, and so are the other ones, so you can't go wrong with a simple phone plan. Another interesting phone plan we have is Aldi the supermarket. The supermarket chain is quite budget friendly, and so are their phone plans. Again, like Boost and Belong, they use parts of the Telstra network, but still the coverage isn't as strong as Telstra. They are fairly priced, at the lowest plan being $17, getting you only 5 gigabytes of data at 4G. But if you opt in for the $55 plan, you can get 5G speeds with 120 gigabytes, including rollover. That plan alone is another great value SIM plan. Now let's compare the two options. If we bought a phone outright, an iPhone 14, it will cost us $1,299. Include a $45 Belong plan, we get 100 gigabytes of data a month. The total cost of that would be $1,080 for the 2-year period. And add the phone and the SIM card together, that's $2,379 for 2 years. Let's compare that to the Telstra plan. Telstra plan, the monthly cost will be $116. We get 50 gigabytes of data, and 24 months later, that will cost us $2,786. That's a total savings of $407 and an easier monthly cash flow of $45 compared to $116. Not to mention an extra 50 gigabytes of data a month, including rollover. It's really a better alternative. That concludes today's video. SIM cards are a great way to get more money from your data instead of paying for your phone off through your phone provider. You get more flexibility, savings, and more data. If you like more money-saving content like this, consider subscribing to the channel and comment the word saving so I know you watched the video to the end. Thank you for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.